Hi everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. On this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 12th and final episode of Kiznaiver.
Please support the official release.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots.
Ding!
If you want to check out our reaction for the 12th and final episode of Kiznaiver, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from ya.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, on this episode of Kiznaiver,
The end kind of came quick, actually. A little, the pacing was a little faster than I was expecting. I thought that scene on the bridge would be a little more drawn out and not as much of an epilogue, but I don't know. With the last couple episodes under our belts, I kind of like this ending.
yeah, it definitely wrapped up the series pretty well.
It really put a bunch of nice little neat bows on everything. Unfortunately, they were little neat bows.
Yeah, you didn't get a whole lot of exposition for the end, but
Trigger really doesn't do the whole big wrap up. But think about Kill la Kill.
yeah, the ending.
Yeah, the kind of epilogue scene.
Yeah,
where it shows Ryuko and Satsuki
and Mako just going
Mako,
shopping.
Yeah, they just go shopping, and then it shows Gamagori and Nonon and
the rest of the student council, the Elite Four.
the Elite Four. I was trying to think of the word that they used in that show, but it shows them kind of following them out, following them after the date. But that's really all you get. You don't get this is what they went on to do type of ending.
It's just a general feeling that all's right with the world, and that's kind of
that things are getting better.
Getting better at the very least. Yeah, that's true.
It's
Kind of the same feeling here.
yeah.
And again, though, especially considering the last couple episodes, 10 and 11, I'm definitely okay with this. So.
I think it also wasn't 9 a pretty good hit on us.
I can't remember.
I don't remember which one it was at the whole incident.
The big fallout.
Yeah, the big fallout. I don't remember what episode that was.
I think it was starting in 10. That's when it really hit at least.
It was at 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as this goes, it was a pretty decent wrap up. I think. I was always a bigger fan of Chidori rather than Nori, so
I do wish there was a way to actually ship that just a little bit better. But
They kind of sealed her fate with the big fallout. So
it's alright, we got Amelia.
yeah. Well, actually, I noticed a lot of times in anime, I generally root for the girl who's
doesn't have
always
much of a
ends
chance.
up runner-up.
I hope that's not foreboding anything, considering the shirt you're wearing.
It probably totally is because
Yeah, that's depressing.
that is depressing. But yeah, I don't know. I liked it. Overall, it was a pretty good series. Definitely one of Trigger's better works,
Definitely.
which isn't really that hard considering what they've done recently is Inferno Cop and
Ninja Slayer. Yeah. Was it that when supernatural battles become commonplace?
That was a while ago.
That was a while. It was those three were the last three. So
Yeah.
this is definitely one of their better works.
Yeah, I really like.
Probably the best.
I really like Trigger's original works better than the ones that they adapt. Of course, Kill la Kill being the headliner in that one, but
Yeah. Do we want to talk at all about the actual episode and what happened in it, or do we want to continue just talking about the series?
no, we can talk about the episode.
For sure.
So, on to what actually happened here. we start off. Where did we start off? Actually, I'll just cut that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cut like all of that out because that was very clunky. So
Yeah.
hang on a sec while I think about how to do a good transition. Plus, if we leave a little bit of space here, then it's easier to tell so that we can cut it out. Where did we start out? So we started out with like the power failure and Nori.
Yeah, Nori's declaring that she's going to connect the whole city.
Yeah. But yeah, so in the episode, we started out with where we ended off on episode 11, where Nori was declaring to the city that she was going to connect everybody in the city.
Actually, I think it was more of a question. Would you connect with me?
Yeah.
And when that happened, they also cut all
Yeah, they cut all the power cell signals.
and reverted to all emergency backup.
And they also raised the drawbridge, which apparently is the only way out of the city. Good thinking.
That seems a little problematic.
Yeah. You can't run, you can't run.
Yeah, what happens if they get hit by an earthquake that destroys the bridge?
Well, they're SOL.
That's saying that
probably
seems a
won't
little
work.
bit weird.
Trigger or Suganori City. Not the best urban planning out there.
Yeah.
So I think that the most amusing part was, for me, the most amusing part about all this was the black little mascot characters going all around
Go Marine, that's it.
going all around the city and taking over the white one.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I like where a black one and a white one are facing off like a sumo match, and
That
then
was
right
funny.
when they come together, a bunch
Like
of
a-
black ones come and pile on top.
That was hilarious.
Trigger's done a very excellent job with those little things, like making them the comic relief to the story.
That's a proper mascot character.
Yeah,
Even though they
weird
don't.
as fuck.
Yeah, they're not like very involved. You know, in the main part of the story, they're in the background, but they do such a good job as mascot characters. That's how it's done. Look at you, Sussy no Mioji.
Right.
So I think right after that we get a
It looks like
encounter with the two bullies from the first episode.
oh yeah.
Yeah, basically, they had connected with Nori, so they lost all their pain, and they decided that they wanted to get revenge on Tenga. Foolish them. They didn't realize that not having pain didn't mean that they're
They're
more
good at
powerful.
fighting. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got overpowered again.
Wrecked. They got straight wrecked.
And then, so... Katsuhira and the female teacher.
Urshi.
Yeah, Urshi. They both go to the bridge where Nori is, and they steal a cop car with one of the police officers still inside, and they go through the barricade of Black Gomarine, which I assume is the only real reason why they took that car, is because they needed to get past that barricade of
Yeah.
Gomarine. So they went through the barricade, went as far up the bridge as they could, and then she crashed the car into the side so that Katsuhira could jump out.
And there we go.
I
Nice
want
little-
I want to heavily question the physics behind all that.
It's Trigger.
Well,
It's Trigger.
there's a few things
Don't
on that bridge scene that I want to question. There's the fact that Nori is just standing on the bridge is up.
Right?
Actually, there's a few things there, because the bridge is up. She's standing up there.
And technically
Then
she'd be kind
after
of like here.
Katsuhira gets partway up the bridge, she blows up part of, like, the tip of the bridge is
Yeah.
where she is,
And she's
so that
standing.
she could stand on it, which is weird because the angles still don't work out so that you could stand on it properly. And then later, Katsuhira decides to start climbing up the bridge, but it looks like he's just walking up the hill. You know,
I'm not going to get into
the
Trigger
only thing I
physics.
can think is that that walkway is kind of graded, so maybe he's sticking his toes into the holes,
Or it gives him traction.
using it kind of as a ladder.
Yeah, maybe it gives him more traction because of the gradedness and just kind of working his way up. But
That whole
again,
bridge
just
seems kind of weird.
trigger physics. I'm not going to question
But
it.
yeah, and then the rest
It's
of the
all
group
hand
shows
waving.
up, talk about friendship, all that.
And have the most public, I guess, heart-to-heart talk in the history of ever.
Yeah.
Everything's on the mic. You're broadcasting basically to the whole damn city. Damn, talk about airing your dirty laundry.
And I mean, if that was to actually happen, I'm sure that Katsuhiro, the main character, people probably wouldn't like him all that much.
Probably.
I don't think they'd like any of these kids because they caused a huge-ass traffic jam. I'd be saying, hey, get the hell off the bridge.
Do a flip.
And technically,
They did.
that was just Nori.
Yeah. But so yeah, basically Katsuhira convinces Nori to stop, I guess, believing in the Kizna program, and that relieves her of her Kizna on the back of her neck, so that the original group's pain returns to them, and she stops having to take everybody's pain, and then they fall off the bridge. Yeah, so yeah, I guess maybe the wounds that they ended up getting from that could be semi-believable, depending on how tall that bridge is.
Again, trigger physics.
Yeah. Basically, from what I understand it, Katsuhira hit the water first, so he took most of the damage. He did mention after they had pulled him out of the water that his chest really hurt from where they hit.
Yeah.
Which is basically, she hit his chest and probably broke a few ribs from when he hit the water.
Yeah. Well, the general rule is every 10 feet you go up is a 10% chance of dying on impact. So,
I think that's more on
solid ground.
In water, it's a different story.
True.
It still would feel like hitting concrete.
At a certain height,
height.
yeah, at a certain height, you can hit terminal velocity. At terminal velocity, hitting the water is like hitting concrete for a split second.
Well, hell, even like landing in a belly flop from water at like, say, 3 meters or something off a diving platform still hurts like hell.
Yep.
But yeah, so they did at least get injured from it.
Yeah.
Which I actually didn't expect Trigger would do. So good on you, Trigger.
Right.
So Katsuhira and Nori ended up getting together.
I'm pretty sure that Tenga and Chidori are probably going to get together.
They set it all up really nicely.
Yep.
As you said,
I'm
nice
actually really
little
surprised
bows.
at that because Trigger likes getting the big guy together with the
little
crazy chick,
Ah,
as proved by Gamagori and Mako.
Yeah, but nothing's like really in concrete at this point. It's kind of the romance continues instead of the adventure continues.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I, that's why I said I was surprised that they didn't do it, because that's usually what they did, which is why I wasn't really looking forward to this episode, because I was sitting there going, oh god, Katsuhira's going to get together with Nori,
Yep.
and then Tenga's going to get together with
Nico.
and
Obviously
Chidori's going to be left alone.
Yeah, obviously the two, the ex-fatty and Hanoka.
Hanoka.
Yeah, those two will obviously get together. There's no doubt about that.
And Hisoma only needs himself anyway.
Yeah.
Self-flagellation.
Self-abuse.
But yeah,
Did it feel
overall
good?
it was a good ending, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I could live with it.
I can definitely live with it. And
Not as depressing, I don't think, as all of us were thinking it was going to be.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But,
It's definitely for me so far one of the better endings we've had.
We've had some pretty shitty endings this season. Yeah.
Yes, we have. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for this series on Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
See you next time.